Hi.
Today, Nick and I, with the help of Keegan and Lauren, will be hiking here at Covington Creek to teach you sustainable hiking practices. This falls under the topic of ecological footprint. And today we'll be focusing on the impact that hiking can have on land degradation and the various effects of litter and the common practice of feeding wildlife.
So land degradation is a process by which the value of the environment is affected by a combination of human-induced processes on the land. So it's viewed as a change in the disturbance of the land to be undesirable, which is normally caused by litter, which is trash, such as paper, cans, and bottles that is left lying around in public places.
One of the most sustainable hiking practices to decrease land degradation is simply staying on the trail. Watch as we compare sustainable walking to unsustainable walking.
It's important to stay on the trail because if you stray off of it, things such as vegetation can be affected. Outside of that, potential food sources can also be damaged by walking on top of them.
Another sustainable hiking practice is simply not to leave anything behind. This could be done by waiting to throw something away until you get to a trash can, or using reusable containers, like Tupperware or Hydro Flasks.
Leaving litter such as food rubbish, plastic containers, and other things on the hiking trail can lead to many environmental problems. The litter could be ingested by animals, leading to injury or death, and it can be displaced into a river or stream, contributing to water pollution, or it could disrupt the plants performing natural processes nearby by blocking sunlight, etc.
The last sustainable hiking practice is to not feed the wildlife animals. Feeding wildlife animals can not only disrupt their eating habits, but it can make them dependent on humans as a source of food, or even hurt their digestion by feeding them things that you shouldn't. So you should never feed wildlife.
Feeding the animals may seem like a good idea at the time, but overall it adds to the number of animals negatively affected by human actions. These negative effects could add to a drop in wildlife population, amongst other things.
Land degradation, feeding the animals, and litter all have negative impacts on the environment. And all of these things add to humans' ecological footprint.
We hope that our educational film will help you hike smarter and will aid you in the race to preserve the environment.
And while sustainable hiking is just a small step in reducing our footprint, it's an important step that every outdoors man and woman should take.